Hi, my name is Natasha and welcome to QTV Profiles. Today we're going to be speaking with a couple AMS service managers to learn more about their role on campus. We're here with Simon, the head manager at the PNCC. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Simon, tell us, with the upcoming application process for AMS positions, can you give us a bit of information on your position within the AMS?
Okay, so I'm from the retail side or the corporate side of the AMS. So I am the head manager of the Publishing Copy Center. So what I do is I manage the store here, so the Publishing Copy Center, which is the on-campus print shop. I'm responsible for overseeing the three managers. So we have the head manager, myself, marketing manager, purchasing and production manager, as well as a human resources manager. And then we also have about 33 part-time staff who come in during the week to help us out with our day-to-day operations.
Thanks. And what are you studying here at Queen's, and how do you balance your academics with your job as a manager?
So I am in the Environmental Studies Geology Specialization program, so that's a Bachelor of Science Honors. So I'm in my 4th years of study here at Queen's. So in regards to how I balance that, obviously a full-time position is quite a large time commitment. I will be taking an extra semester next year, so I've taken a slightly reduced course load, and I find it's just important to really have a strict schedule. It's one of the benefits of the PNCC. For example, co-grow and taps and stuff have longer and night hours. Here we're kind of, during the day, so it's a lot easier for me to keep normal hours.
And so what makes the PNCC unique as an AMS service?
So the PNCC is one of the smaller services, which I think is really critically important to how we identify ourselves. It basically means that I do know personally every one of our staff, and all of our staff pretty much personally know one another. I like to consider the fact that they are all friends with each other, and I think we have like a really positive and tight community within the Publishing Copy Center because of that.
So we're here with Jess, the head manager of TAPS. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So Jess, tell us, with the upcoming application process for AMS positions, how would you describe your position as an AMS manager?
It's kind of difficult to define being an AMS manager or service manager, especially with TAPS, because I balance 2 different services, Alpha, EZ, and QP. Every day is kind of a new adventure. There's always things going on. There's always new problems or new opportunities to deal with. So it's very engaging. It's definitely a lot of hard work, but I think if an applicant is ready for a challenge and really wants to get back to the community and get involved in the heart of Queen's spirit, then I think working for TAPS is a really great opportunity. You get to see a lot of people. We have a lot of people that come through our doors. So you just get to interact with a really wide range of students. It's really sweet. It's a really good time.
Great. And so what are you studying at Queen's, and how do you balance your academics with your demanding job as a service manager?
I'm in the medial of art history and French, so it's not exactly the most applicable degree to this position, but I really enjoy it, and kind of now at the stage of my academic career, TAPS has taken more of the lead role in my life. School's kind of taken the back burner, so I took a 5th year purposely to do this job and just to finish up my credits.
So what makes your AMS service unique?
It's okay. It's the only service that you use serve alcohol and serve food. So it's very much a customer service oriented service. You get to deal with a wide variety of problems. Like obviously at Alfie's we'll have over intoxicated patrons, or we get to you get to work with Throwback, which is a really sweet event, or Classic Rock or something like that. So you definitely get to work in a really different atmosphere than any other service. Your job is to make people happy. People come in here expecting something and they want an experience, and you get to provide that for them. So I think it's really you get to make people's nights, and you get to help them make memories, and as cheesy as that sounds. But it's really cool. It's a really sweet place to work, and the people you get to work with are amazing. I think obviously I'm really biased, but I think we have the best staff within the AMS. They're so much fun, and they're always on their A game. They genuinely love working for our service. And that definitely comes out in their work on shift. So it's pretty sweet. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but just as much fun. So.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of QTV Profiles.